Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country, presented by Draco Breach. Last time, we met up with, Gant?
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Anyway, the person who was incredibly cruel to Lora when she was young, and in fact tried to kill her when she managed to bond with Jin, who he stole from Torna. So, lots of things happening all at once. And we have... I still can't do this, right? Yeah. And now we are heading towards Hugo's ship. I have a few quests in my quest log. I'm not sure...
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Like, one of them is a collection quest, and I'm not sure where I'm going to get those items, so... that's going to be interesting. Well, here we are. Welcome aboard, my honored guests. It's funny, I was expecting it to be all glitz and glamour, halls of gold, diamond chandeliers and all that. But there's nothing like that here. I like this much better. It all depends on the country. Some of the nobility like to travel in style, and believe me, they don't go halfway. Moradane, on the other hand, is a military state. They take a more pragmatic approach. Just as their emperor must be a masterful driver, so must their diplomatic vessels be armed for war. That is the Ardanian way. So long as its mission is not a covert one, every flagship under our control must be a throne I may ascend. And if the leader is the first to fall, what then? Jin! It's alright, Lora. He makes a valid point. That is precisely why Aegeon and Bridget, the jewels of the Empire, have been bestowed upon me. Your Majesty. We will do everything in our power to protect you, Your Majesty, even at the cost of our lives. I am blessed to have such loyal companions. Your Majesty, we have urgent news. His Majesty is currently entertaining guests. I would entreat you not to incur his displeasure. My humblest apologies, Your Majesty. It's all right. I trust this is news of special importance. Please give us your tidings. Of course, Your Majesty. As you know, we've applied stricter regulations to our scout patrols in light of the recent tragedy at Torigoth. Well, one of our patrols happened upon a young Gormati near the camp at Seagull Fell, but they lost track of him. So, you think he might be a survivor? We believe so. We can send out further patrols immediately if His Majesty assents. I see. I'm sorry that we had to keep you waiting. Please, go ahead. Yes, Your Majesty. I would like for our country to shelter as many refugees as falls within our means. I do hope he can be found quickly. Wait, we should go with them. What for? Their army's not exactly short-staffed. He's just a kid. He'll be scared witless of the soldiers. Of course he's going to run away. Laura's got a point. Very well. Let's head out. We would do well to make haste before he strays any further afield. Thanks, guys. You're such a bunch of do-gooders, it's going to land us in trouble someday.
I see there's work to do.
Probably should, actually. Oh. More quests. Get a grip, I beg you. What's the use worrying before you've set off? No, see, that's the worst part. I thought I'd have the courage by now, but it's just... Is something the matter? You seem troubled. Who are you, then? Oh, this is great. Kaida, look, we can just ask these people for help. Are we really going to go through all this again? If I could interject, why don't you just tell us what's wrong, and then we'll take it from there, Ah, I see. So Light has only just become a driver. That's right. So I've come to Gormont to explore around, hoping I'd get a bit stronger. And that's why you're asking strangers for their help as soon as we arrive. Makes sense. Is that how little faith you have in me? Hey, that's not fair. You know I just... Well, how about this? After you head off, we'll follow you at a distance. So we can step in if things get ropey. But if it looks like you're managing on your own strength, we'll leave you well alone. Does that sound good? That seems reasonable enough. It does. Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. I knew we'd end up stepping into something like this. Come off it, Mithra. Our meeting here was all the work of fate, after all. Before you go, we should establish a clear goal. We can't keep providing aid forever. For the time being, let's say we'll head for the serene Springside. It's meant to be somewhere nearby. Hayes, any ideas? I have heard before it is somewhere on the Titan's back. It shouldn't be far from here. Right on. In that case, we're off. Time to move back. Oh, jeez. Backward. I mean forward. You know what I mean. I'm sorry she managed to get you roped into this. Here I go.
We shall handle it.
No? I want to accept some more quests and talk to more people because I can. There are certain items that have particularly special effects. They're known as precious items. Though they can be special in different ways, some are just extra powerful, others have effects that last forever. What really ties them together is, they're not easy to come by. You won't find them in ordinary shops. Only people with special knowledge, such as Lord Adam or Emperor Hugo, have the ability to craft them. Lost my comrades in the midst of battle when I least expected. If that happens to you, get to your downed friend and lend him a hand. Keep the esprit de corps high, and you shouldn't have any problems keeping your party members standing. But if your team's lost the will to fight, sorry to say, but there's not much hope for you. And remember, a revived ally won't be back at full strength, so don't forget to lend him a hand. Just a couple of hints to keep you going. Take care of your friends, and they'll take care of you. War with the Seans. Raids by Malos. I hope Mordain can make it through. But I worry that what would happen if we couldn't maintain our strength. We're supposed to be His Majesty's vanguard. In the face of this kind of threat, we ought to be looking for some fresh energy to bolster our defenses. Where did you guys spring from? What? Why do we need to bolster our defense, you say? Surely that's obvious. One only has two choices in life. Success through strength or weeping in weakness. Well, that's in the world the way it is right now, at least. So, if there's something I can do to make His Majesty a little stronger, what I mean to say is, I want to be a strong and effective soldier for the good of my homeland. And even if we're up against an opponent like Malos, I still want to do what I can. That's right, I could probably learn a thing or two from you guys. You look like you can handle yourselves. Maybe you'll do me the honor of giving me a bout. But don't hold back, no need to sugarcoat it, just come at me like it's the real thing. That's the sort of mindset that we'll need if we're going to have a hope of standing up to the Aegis. I'm known as the best shot in the whole of the Imperial Armory. Underestimate me at your peril. Here I come.
Let's see what we have here.
I'm going into this fight anyway.
Happy to oblige. Don't overdo it.
What just happened?
My senses are heightened. You read my mind. Lucky break. Incredible feeling.
We're so powerful. I mean, we are, right?
Well, that wasn't anything to write home about.
Okay, you're even stronger than you look. Such incredible power. I'm the best sniper in the Imperial Army, but you made light work of me. You've shown us all up. It's not just your physical strength either. It's the way that you fight as driver and blade. That's incredible synergy. I get the feeling your true strength lies in the connection that you have. You've shown me the way. From now on, I won't see myself as a lone wolf anymore, but as part of the larger whole. I'll think of my friends and all the Ardanian people, and all the future generations. I'll make my goal in life to be someone who is loved and respected by my people. This battle has taught me that what I really ought to be aiming for. I hardly have words to thank you. The Fiend. Was he...
Well done, us.
I have a feeling that name is familiar. Like, we had a quest in Xenoblade 2. Critical Up. What do you have? Oh, that helps, actually. That was just a Geon, right?
It would seem I have much left to learn.
Yeah, that was just him. Okay. This is going to be a bit to explore, isn't it? Oh, hello.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh boy. Okay. Hey there, what do you think this state-of-the-art Ardanian... What do you think of this state-of-the-art Ardanian flagship? Pretty nifty, huh? The only downside is that the modern tech makes us mechanics cry. Every time I'm anchored in port, I'm always so busy with repairs. Haven't been home in such a long time. The longer you spend flying around Alres, the more you start to yearn for the taste of home. I tried to make a recipe my mother used to make from memory, but it didn't go too well. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have someone who can cook in your party, would you? If I tell you the recipe, do you think you could cook up some food from my hometown, Chilsane? Excellent. Looking forward to some delicious home-cooked food. I can taste it already. Okay, so that's a quest for Jin.
Do it, so consider it done.
Don't need to set it as active. The first Ardanian ship that we go on is an ally ship, and we can't go everywhere on the ship. Got it. Oh boy, there's quite a few people to talk to. Okay, I know what that's in. You lot fight in specialized roles, surely. Like, one's a defender, one's an attacker, and one heals. The best attacker needs to be out front attacking the enemy until one of them goes down. That's not to say attackers should be reckless. The more you attack an enemy, the more aggro you're going to draw. That's a problem for an attacker. You need to moderate the attack and have the defense absorb some of the aggro. That's the iron law of combat. Well, of course, there's no need to tell you that. You managed to best me in combat, after all. It's kind of interesting that Lora is effectively the healer. But she doesn't really have that as her specialized role, because Jin is definitely an attacker.
The suspense is killing me.
No pawn mask. That is for... Ooh. I believe that is for aggro. I think I will sacrifice the dexterity for that. Keep his hit points up. For now, at least. I want to try taking on that unique monster again. What was it? Over-affection? Really? This... Oh, wait. Right. Okay. Strategy room.
Suspense is killing me.
2 more critical ups. I don't think I have another blade that... Oh, okay. I don't think I really have another blade that would be useful on. Okay. I am Vient Horison, Special Envoy for Moradane. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. To commemorate this auspicious meeting, allow me to inform you of something. Did you know that all driver weapons are furnished with elements? For example, weapons with the fire element are effective against monsters of the water element. Also, blades have a fixed element that represents their power. For example, take the crown jewels of Moradane. The Lady Bridget is fire and Aegeon is water. Matching your weapon and blade elements to counter the monster's element is key to clinching victory. Got it.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Evasion focus, no. If I had,
I am grateful to greet another day.
So, what's on today's schedule?
Affinity max evasion, I like that more. If the worst were to happen, my duty is to return Bridget and Aegeon's core crystals to Moradane. Of course, I hope that's never necessary. There is quite a bit to explore, despite the fact that there is a lot locked off. I'm mildly surprised there's nothing out here. The design does remind me of the Ardanian... Oh, right. I like the screenshots here. Does remind me of the Ardanian warship from the main game. I think I've been everywhere. What level were you again? 18. Well, I do have the advantage of actually having a defender, dedicated defender now. So...
These guys should be no problem.
Lora's safety is my charge.
There we go.
You read my mind.
My senses are not
Leave it to me.
lucky break. Cyber combo complete.
Not what I meant to use, but whatever. I beat him. Good. And got a steel chip. If I remember correctly, the steel chips were more defensive in nature in the main game. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to be. That works. Okay, cool. It doesn't have the time it took. So I guess that's not it. Oh, I need to...
These guys should be no problem.
Lora, stay close.
Oh, come on. Stop running away. I need to fight you. For somebody. Don't remember who. Part of me wants to say it's Mithra.
With you there.
Let's switch.
I like the way this is going.
Yeah, oh. Didn't need the noogle. Just the pinch. And that was for good, good, good.
Just wait.
Making my character stronger. Always good. Where am I going exactly? That's fine. That's actually near the level 25 unique, isn't it? Could be mistaken. Well, near-ish, I suppose. My stomach. So empty. Need spicy food. Really? Isn't this a warp? Yes, it is.
Let's explore.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Oh, that's gonna... okay. Well, here's the campsite at Seagull Fell. Now, about the boy. Hey, isn't that him? Whoa. Hey, wait, we won't hurt you. We mean you no harm. Please stay. You won't hurt me? I see you've decided to trust us, for now at least. We're affiliated with the Ardanian forces. We didn't come to bring you mischief. We know what happened to Torigoth and have been acting wholeheartedly to protect the refugees. You escaped from Torigoth too, perhaps? That's right. Can you tell us your name? It's Kali. Young Kali, do you know Lasham Cove? The boat of my countrymen is moored there. I know it. I know that the boat, too. It's huge. Will you journey with us, young man? We can also offer a hot meal. What's wrong? You don't want to get on the boat? No, it's not that. I've lost Kelly. I mean my sister. I have to find her. That's important stuff, kid. Why didn't you tell us right away? I tell you what, you can run ahead to Lasham Cove and wait by the boat. We'll find your sister for you. Well, I never. We promise you that Kali, something. We'll find her for you. Can I really trust you? Yeah, of course. Any idea where we might find this sister of yours? Actually, she likes watching the big boats at Lasham Cove, so maybe she'll be somewhere you can see them coming and going. Then perhaps we should begin at a high-up place that overlooks the cove. Okay, I'll wait at the harbor, but please, find my sister. Trust me, the boat ain't going nowhere. There is... right there. Hey, have you ever noticed all the... washing up ashore? Machine parts and what have you happens a lot in Gormott and Torna. I'm an adventurer by day, and I travel around Alrest searching for the stuff. You see, to the untrained eye, they look just like scrap, but there's plenty of value inside. To get it, though, you need a tool called a seeker designed by top engineers. But I think my seeker's broken or something. I was planning on using it to pick up lots of parts all over Gormott, but looks like that won't be happening now. I don't just want to wait around twiddling my thumbs here, though. Maybe you can go instead of me. Try and collect some machine parts for me. What do you think? I don't mean to be nosy, but you're a tough bunch, right? Drivers and blades? Well, searching in monster-infested places should be right up your street. The look on your faces tells me you're interested. Great, that settles it. First of all, you'll have to build a silver seeker. Once you've got one of those, you'll be able to retrieve the useful parts from the scrap. To make a silver seeker, you'll need a crabble carapace, which you can get at the Serene Spring site nearby. Once you have a seeker, you can use it to recover useful parts from the washed-up machines you find. Currently, I'm after one bat hinge and scarlet coil. There are plenty of silver machine parts all over Gormott, so I'd like you to look for those. I'll be here waiting for you, don't you worry. So I guess this is the replacement for, what am I thinking? Salvaging. What was Kali's sister called again? Kelly. Kelly, yeah, so Kelly went to look at the boat all on her own? I guess. Pretty gutsy for a little girl to travel through the wilds of Gormott on her own like that. She's probably got, bigger... What? Shut up, I could do it no problem. Sure you could. You wouldn't do it alone. You wouldn't do it alone? Obviously, I could do it blindfolded. You don't sound too sure. Well, I'll prove it then. Come on, boys, play nice. We will, sorry. Milton started it. Shut it, you! Okay, so Mikhail and Milton were friends. I wonder if Mikhail thinks of Milton then. Okay, what I need one of these minimum.
Just taste it.
May as well make everything that I can.
Stitch. And careful now. May it serve you well. I've made it with love. I hope you'll appreciate the embroidery.
Wait till you see what I can make.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you the truth.
Okay, so I can build one. Perfection. Oh, those ought to be useful. Now here's the question, would I be able to build another one?
A scent that comes from the heart.
She makes perfume.
A cologne to... I was so self-absorbed, I almost burnt it to cinders.
Does it suit your tastes? It's done. It's done.
And another cook?
How do you like it?
Okay, that's kind of interesting.
Let's get down to business.
Actually, it would be a good idea to check.
This one I'm quite proud of.
Okay. I think you'll be able to investigate the old machine. Aha! Around the world and obtain new kinds of collectibles. There are 2 different kinds of seeker, and each lets you investigate a different kind of machine. It's worth getting both, then gathering all the collectibles you can. Now here's the question.
You're coming with me, treasure.
1, did I check that? If I didn't, it's added. I did now, and it's added to my...
Addictive.
But the question is... Are the Seekers reusable? Is there... It's kind of interesting that they make you come up to this high-level area as part of the story quest before you would technically be able to. Are you hostile? No, you're not. Okay. Where? Yeah, you're part of a quest that I can't really do right now.
Makes a fine ally.
Oh, okay. Sure. Where is... That's kind of the unfortunate thing about the old machines, is they don't get added to the list, to the what's it's called. Oh, I need to make something spicy. Oh. Well, that's going to be interesting. So it's those... Wait, which Crabbles? Probably those. Wait, there's a treasure chest. May as well get that and call it a day. Oh no, I got that already. I thought I would have, but it didn't look like it from that distance for some reason. That is problematic because I don't know where an old machine is. And I think that's how I get the items for that one quest as well. I know that there's a few back in Torna. But that's the problem. I know that they are there. I don't know where they are. This is going to be problematic, isn't it? Trying to see if I can see them from a distance as well. Might not be able to. I said I would call it after checking that treasure chest, and I'm still... There's...
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay, actually one way to quickly check that. This will prove whether the silver is reusable.
This is becoming addictive.
Good to know. That is excellent. Okay. So we proved that the Silver Seeker is reusable. So we are good to go. I am going to call it now, though. So for the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.